Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So it's currently Saturday morning and we've got a few orders to go through. Yesterday was actually really busy. We had a lot of orders. They're only small but it all builds up. So we're going to go through them first and then afterwards we've got some footage of it's kind of like an antique store. I'm not sure if it's classed as a charity shop, but I would definitely class it as a kind of antique emporium, and it's a really unique place and we end up finding something pretty cool, so wait and see what we find. But first of all, we go through these orders. A couple of things are actually sold on my Vinted, which is unusual because my Vinted's always really slow. These are already wrapped, but they're a pair of Rockaware jeans. I've had these for ages. They're a really good size as well. They sold for £15 on Vinted. They've been up on eBay forever and just not sold. Also on Vinted, we've got these Gymshark leggings. They were only £1. They sold for £8 on Vinted, quickly as well. That's what I find with Vinted. If it doesn't sell within the first 2 days, then there's not much hope in it selling. We've sold, this is all eBay now. We've sold these men's Gatsby shoes. We got these from a pallet a long time ago and we had a few of them. They've taken ages to sell. These are brand new and they sold for £15. So that's a bargain. They are size 10 as well. A more unusual sale. I picked this up for a couple of pounds down the scrap shop, which you've seen in the last video, or the recycling shop, should I say. And it's an ashtray, an old ashtray. They probably would have been given this as a gift back in the day when they caught a flight as a kind of bundle gift set. It's really smart. I think it's brass, but that has sold for £22 and it's going abroad as well. You find with the more unique stuff it captures like a wider audience. So a little sale. We've had these forever as well. These are just a bundle of Fortnite figures. They only sold for £8.60, but we're just happy to get rid of stuff like that. And they it's still got the label on it. I paid £1. So just get rid of them. Next thing is a pair of football boots. These are size 10 Adidas. They sold for £21 and I wouldn't have paid much more than £3 for them. Normally with football boots it's a maximum of a £5, unless there's something really nice about them. This is a bit different. This is a good brand to keep an eye out for. This is an OEX jacket, but this also cost £1 and it sold for £25. Again from the recycling centre. It's in really good condition, but it's also got a embroidered badge on it. And that word there, if I remember rightly, it says sports in Welsh. But yeah, somebody's got that. I was expecting it to go to Welsh, but it hasn't actually. So, but yeah, it's a really nice jacket. £25, yeah. Then this is also sold. We actually got this in a bundle from a Facebook Marketplace deal with a load of Jurassic Park dinosaurs, the massive ones which were a nightmare to post. But this is not so bad. It's got a dinosaur in the back as well. And then this dinosaur here. This sold for £16, which isn't bad because the big ones made us the money back. They sold so quick, but they're an absolute nightmare to post. They're about that big with the towel. So yeah, guys, that's all the orders. So we will head down to the Emporium, which you will love, and see if we pick up anything along the way.
This is the old school tea rooms in Pentra. It's part of a converted school and the car park is actually the playground. It's open Wednesday to Saturday, 10 till 4. Let's go in. As you walk through the door, you're greeted by items either side of you in glass cabinets and shelves. Now these little units can be rented out to people, so each little unit, the items will belong to someone. They have some amazing items in here and there's a lot of items to look at. It's also got a little cafe which do some nice food. Going into the back room, there's plenty of items to look at. There's actually so many things here that your eyes don't know where to look and they're all different. Let's have a wander. Do you know what? I really like this old school desk. That's brilliant. I'd love to have that at home. Having a look round, pair of Nike trainers, but they were £25. Not a lot of profit in that. So we left them where they were and carried on. In this section there was a lot of Lego. Now we don't really do Lego because we're not really sure of what's what, you know. We know that things retire and they become more valuable, but if there's something you see that maybe we should have picked up, then let us know. Right, so this little section here, there was a nice pair of Clark's shoes. They were in good condition. Really nice pair. We put them down to have a look at the other shoes that we'd seen, just in the corner, hidden in a little cubby hole right at the bottom. This is where we found the pair of Nikes. What a great find for £8. Have a look at that old TV. Anybody remember having a TV like that? Lots of items, pots, plates, figures, you name it. Look at those old walking sticks. Some of them had brass handles. They were really nice. Some old records, all sorts. They had some trainers that were brand new, a good price if you wanted them for yourselves. Found a pair of nice fire dogs underneath a cabinet. For the pair, £68. Very nice. Quite heavy too. This is an embroidered fire guard. Next to it, a load of chairs and tables with a lot of crockery. We did see a nice glass, what I would call a bowl, like bended glass. Very nice. This is in the back room. Quite a lot of things in the back room. Pots, books, lampshades, more books, records, all nicely laid out in their different sections. So many items to look at. We actually saw a light on the top there in that white box, which was a DAR. We've had that brand before and it sold quite well. Lots more items out on display. It really is a lovely place to go and have a look round. Look, there's us in the mirror. Nice food and friendly staff.
So I'm just heading down to the cobblers to pick the Nikes up because the sole was slightly coming away. He quoted me a £5 and he's told me to come and pick them up today. But £5, that works out £12 altogether, which is an absolute bargain. So let's go and get them and see what they look like. Okay, so we're back from the cobblers, guys. He's charged me £5, and basically what had happened to them is this bit here was coming loose, which happens with a lot of old shoes, especially boots, walking boots. But he's basically injected the whole thing so it's solid now, and these are in really good condition as well. I'm going to be looking at, they're at least minimum £100. They're a good size as well. If you look at them on eBay in this colour, you'll see what I mean. They were £8 from the shop, and then I've paid the cobbler £5, so £12 altogether. It's a really good find, and it also shows you with that kind of antiques place, you can still pick up stuff in there for reasonable prices. So yeah, always go and look around places like that. Also, I want to show you something else that I don't know whether we got on film, This is an old police rattle. It's I'm assuming they used it as some sort of alarm system, the police back in the day, but also people used to use these at football. I'll do it quickly. It's really loud, but if you spin it, it just rattles really, really loud. So I'm assuming the police used to come up, go like this, and it's like a scare tactic or a warning thing. It's pretty cool though. This costs £15, and hopefully we can get at least 50 out of it because it's unique. And this is what I mean by us picking up different things. Stuff like this, it's hard to find, and hopefully brings audience from not just the UK but all over. Like the plane thing that I showed you earlier on, the plane ashtray. Not a lot of people, I don't think, would pick that up, but it's such a unique thing. It's sold and it was cheap. So it would be nice for people to come back on the store, look through the stuff we've got, and know that they're going to find something different. But that's it anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to like and subscribe. We're going to be constantly uploading now, at least one video a week, even if it's just a sales video. But yeah, have a nice day, guys, and thanks for watching.